Hello, my name is Nick Davis with Team Davis, Remax Premier Group. I'm a realtor here in the Tampa Bay area, and what I'd like to talk to you about today is kind of a review of 2022, as well as a look of what things are looking like in the real estate market for 2023. So let's get started. So to kind of review 2022, we actually have to go back to that last 5 months of 2021. It was probably August 2021 when things kind of shifted and turned in our real estate market here in the Tampa Bay area. All of a sudden, there wasn't any homes on the market, and the ones that were coming on the market were getting multiple offers. And that kind of carried over into 2022. And so houses were going on the market, getting 20, 25. One of our homes, it was in April 2022. We priced it right where it needed to be. We got 37 offers on it in less than 2 days. The home wound up selling 60,000 over the list price, and it was a cash buyer. And talking about cash buyers, during this time, we had less than 1 month worth of inventory. Actually, in some cases, we had like 2 weeks of homes on the market. So every 2 weeks, we were at 0 homes. It was insane. Houses were coming on the market, they were flying off the market. Again, multiple offers, cash, way above list price, waiving appraisal contingencies, waiving inspection contingencies in some cases. Now, this kind of carried through May, June, and it's going to kind of lead me into the next thing about 2022 is the interest rate. Well, interest rates started creeping up and people started getting concerned. It didn't go up slowly, it skyrocketed. And in a matter of days, people's buying power decreased. In some cases, 50, 60, $100,000 less because of the interest rate increases. And when our market and our median sales price is over 300,000 and you were qualified to purchase a home say for 400,000 at 3%, and now the interest rates are at 6 and 7%, well, your buying power just decreased significantly. During the summer of 2022, we started seeing our inventory creep up because a lot of buyers put the brakes on their home purchase because of the interest rates. So now we have more homes on the market. It started creeping up to 1.5, 2.5 months worth of inventory, and buyers kind of had a little bit more choice. I'm not just saying you should put a pause on your home purchasing and rent, because when you're renting, you're basically giving 100% of your money to somebody else, and none of it's being invested or put into you and your home because the landlord's making all the money. So even when the interest rates came up, still, it's historically still decent. If you look back into 2004, 2007, when we had our other really hike in the market down here in the Tampa Bay area, interest rates were in the sixes and people were purchasing homes. It's still probably the cheapest long-term investment financing you're going to find. Look at your credit cards. And I know some people will say, oh, I've got 14, 15%. And a lot of other people will say, well, mine's at 24, 25, 26%. So at 6 or 7%, it's still not a bad deal when you look at overall financing and actually putting money into your investment. The last thing in the summer that really we saw a lot of was sellers' unrealistic expectations as far as pricings. We kind of plateaued out when the interest rates came up. Most of the homes wound up selling for less than what homes that were comparable to them sold 3, 4 months before that. Again, buyers have more options. So sellers have to be realistic in their pricing. And you can't, if the market is saying that the home is worth, say, 400,000, back in, February, if you said, hey, Nick, I want to try 475, we may say, okay, because it's possible you would have got it. But in the summer and up until this point, you're not getting that 475. Homes are sitting on the market 30, 60, 90, 120 days. Our inventory has crept up. we are actually up to 3 to 4 months worth of inventory, and homes are sitting on the market longer, even when they're priced right. We have a home in a very sought after area here in Wesley Chapel, and that home was priced right where it needed to be. It still sold $40,000 below the list price, and the seller had to accept that because no other offers were coming in. Rates have come down a little bit, which has helped with the buyers being able to purchase again. A lot of the buyers are still leery with the interest rates, but what's really cool that the lenders are done is some of them have built in refis at no cost. There's also rate buy downs. They have some that are 1 year, 2 year, 3 year rate buy downs. And you can actually ask the seller to assist you with that to help buy the rate down during the first 1, 2, or 3 years of your purchase. And during that time, if the rates do come down to something that you're more comfortable with, the lenders are allowing you to refi. So some things are looking good. 2023, we're here at the end of 2022. All the indicators say that the interest rates will come down. Now, it's kind of like gas prices. You know, gas prices will jump up 50 cents overnight, and then they'll come down a penny every week. So don't anticipate, seeing those 2-3% interest rates, for a little while. But all the indicators are there, and everything is showing that we should see some interest rates coming down in first quarter, second quarter 2023. So if you're thinking about buying, it's never a bad time. I can't stress this because renting, you are just giving your money to the landlord. Thinking about selling, well, when selling, you also have to think about purchasing. If you're relocating, being moved to another part of the country, you don't really have a choice. But if you're thinking about selling here in the Tampa Bay area and then purchasing another home, unfortunately, you're not going to sell high and buy low. It just doesn't work that way. I can tell you that with our home that we lived in for 17 years in Tampa, we sold it in 2017. And we sold it for more than twice what we paid for it in 1999. And those people who bought our home actually sold it in December 2021 for almost 100% profit from what they purchased it for. So the market was insane back there. But the thing is if you have a home, and your home, let's just say, is 1,800 square foot and it's worth 400,000, well, you're not going to be able to go buy a 2,500 square foot home for 400,000. It just doesn't work that way. But we're here to help you, whether you're in the market of purchasing, selling, leasing. We can do it all. We can help you, guide you through the market. So if you're interested, just give us a call, 813-300-7116. I look forward to speaking with you soon.